What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Advice, back with another Series 3 Regulation C battle video for you. I just gotta slide up out of here first. Hey wait, I made you a sandwich. Nah baby girl, your sandwiches are worse than Miss Dendra's. I'm off to the cafeteria. Okay, our first opponent Link has a similar idea to us with the Garchomp, Grimmsnarl, Amoonguss, Gyarados core. He just has Flutter and Arcanine instead of Hydreigon bundle, so I'm gonna lead with my screens. Don't like to be up against screens without my own, and Hydreigon's pretty good into this team with the Terra Fire. I like Amoonguss, but I don't think I need it. I think I can win with Chad and just taunt his Amoonguss. And then Garchomp's pretty good here, but I think I like the immediate damage from Iron Sac a little better. It's good into the Garchomp, it's good into the Gyarados, it's good into the Amoonguss, and Life Orb Hydro Pump blasts Arcanine even through Light Screen, so I'm gonna lock that in. My main thought is him having double Intimidate on top of screens and potential Will-O-Wisp. I'd like to have a more special attack focused game plan, so we're gonna bring the Agency and Iron Sac for damage, and we'll support with Chad and White Fang. And that should work out for us. Good luck, have fun, Link. I like the team. Let's run it. Schoolboy Link sends out Grimmsnarl and Flutter, and we got Grimmsnarl Hydreigon. So I want to just Light Screen first, and Terra Fire will allow me to survive double fairy attacks with the Agency. I'm just thinking, should I Flamethrower into Grimmsnarl, or is it worth getting a Snarl off into Flutter? Flutter Snarl is tempting, honestly, but I think I just want to get as much damage as possible into Grimmsnarl, since they can still switch out. Oh wait, I didn't Terra? I swear I clicked the button. I mean, I guess it's nice to see how well we take a Dazzling Gleam. We get off a non-stab Flamethrower into Grimmsnarl, that's rough. And we go down to Spirit Break. So that's a pretty bad turn one, all things considered. I'm gonna bring in Chad to threaten the Flutter, and then if they switch in Amoonguss, I'll have Taunt on the field already. I think now we tear the Grim and just Spirit Break Flutter, and I'll try to Waterfall it as well. This is a bad situation. Things are not good right now. It's gonna take a lot of work to bring this one back, but at least we have the Terra Steel. Oh, they switch out Flutter anyways. Who's coming in? Okay, it's Arcanine. So with the lead advantage, they can start Intimidate cycling us like it's the Tour de France, so keeping Grim alive is crucial for getting Parting Shot pivots. We are now weak to Arcanine too, so maybe that'll bait them into going for Flare Blitz into White Fang instead of Will-O-Wisping Chad. I can't let Chad get burnt. So this should still be a decent hit into Arcanine, even through Reflect and Intimidate. Probably get it down to like 70. Alright, I'll take that. That's a good chunk. If we can shake these Intimidates, another Waterfall Spirit Break combo should do it. I need a big play here, so I'm going to Parting Shot into Arcanine. Get Iron Sac on the field to take the Will-O-Wisp if it's coming. And if they're going for the Flare Blitz into White Fang, then I'll have Chad back on the field on that side with another Intimidate drop on Arcanine. So this covers for both Flare Blitz and Will-O-Wisp and gets the momentum on my side with the double Intimidate. Alright, we do get the Parting Shot into Arcanine, so Chad's going to come back in and the Arcanine will be -2, which is really nice for us. Usually people prefer slow pivots, but there's some plays you can make with Prankster Parting Shot, like getting off this double Intimidate plus a Parting Shot drop in one turn while swapping Gyarados back in unintimidated into a safe position, keeping my offensive pressure up. Another great play you can use it for is with Amoonguss. You can swap Amoonguss out and parting shot right back in, get that regenerator proc, and still have spore pressure. They parting shot into my Iron Sac and send out their Amoonguss. That's cool. And they do Will-O-Wisp into Iron Sac. So we keep Chad safe from the Will-O-Wisp, which is great because he's our main offensive threat against the Arcanine. I mean, we do have Hydro Pump with Iron Sac, but I need to be specific with my resources that are left. So I want to use Chad to take out the Arcanine after I taunt this Amoonguss. Getting rid of this Spirit Break drop would be nice. But you know what? I can't let Chad get burnt. I'm not intimidated. I think I just go Icy Wind into Waterfall to get the speed control against Arcanine and try to take it out. I got 196 EVs and I'm adamant, so this should do it. Let's go. It was a crit, but I'm not convinced it mattered. You can calc it if you want to. They do go for a Pollen Puff into their Arcanine, so that's a huge play for us. Alright, so they got Grimmsnarl, Amoonguss, and Flutter main. I don't want to focus too much into Amoonguss because they can just switch it out to get Regenerator back. Grimmsnarl comes in, so they're not applying much offensive pressure. I want to just Waterfall the Grimmsnarl and Freeze Dry Amoonguss. That covers for them switching Flutter main into either slot. They just go for a light screen. I didn't want to taunt Amoonguss because I don't want them Pollen Puffing around. Alright, Freeze Dry is a solid hit. It's not going to be a 2-hit KO, but Waterfall does nothing. And they Spore Chad. This is okay though. I mean, like I said, they're not applying any offensive pressure, so I can just burn sleep turns here. And they can't put Iron Sac to sleep because it's burnt, so that's really nice. Okay, so I'm just going to burn a sleep turn with a Waterfall here, and I'll try to get another Freeze Dry into Amoonguss. I just don't want it on the field Pollen Puffing its partners, and it doesn't really threaten Chad or White Fang with Pollen Puff either. I need to get it down low enough where they want to switch it out. That should do it. Alright, they Spirit Break into Bundle. And Pollen Puff. I could have protected there to stall a sleep turn, but I was worried about them just trying to focus down Chad while it slept. Being that Sac was -1 through light screen as well. I'd love to catch Flutter main on the switch-in, so I'm going to Waterfall into Amoonguss and Spirit Break into Grimmsnarl. That way if they try to swap Amoonguss for Regenerator or try to Parting Shot with Grim, I have damage into both slots. They just protect Amoonguss, that's fine. And they do go for the Parting Shot though, so we're going to get a Spirit Break into Flutter main. Unfortunately, they do drop Chad's attack. Oh damn, Flutter main's full health. I didn't realize that. But we bring it down close to half and drop its special attack, so that's good. So they just protected Amoonguss and we still have a turn of light screen left. I think what I want to do is double into the Amoonguss slot with Waterfall. Let's double into Amoonguss with Waterfall and Spirit Break, and that'll take care of the Grimmsnarl if they switch it in. Let's go. Mystical Fire. but it doesn't do much through Light Screen with the special attack drop as well. And we take out Grim with another crit. That one definitely mattered, but I was doubling into that slot, to be fair. But now I do get a free Spirit Break into Flutter Mane, which I don't hate. Okay, so Light Screen's gone, but Flutter Mane is -2 and 1 hit away from KO. They need a sleep to win this, so I'm going to taunt Amoonguss now. I feel like they protect Flutter Mane, so I think Light Screen's my best play. Yeah, Light Screen is gone. Shit, after turn 1, this has been one hell of a comeback. I'm going to taunt Amoonguss, get up this Light Screen. Yes, sir, you are in the vortex now, boy. Easy screen. Easy taunt. No, sir. That's what I like to see. Amoonguss is close to full health, so it's going to take a long time to get it KO'd with not very effective hits, but this is the end of Flutter Mane. I do want to double into it just in case they crit either of my Pokemon. Would be so rough to lose this game to a crit after all that comeback, even if I did get a crit or two of my own. I definitely feel like I played better. Oh, he's sick right now. I'm gonna give him time, I feel that. I'll be sick too. Alright, he's going for a Terra. That late game Terra. Last ditch double stab Terra Fairy. You gotta have something big for Gyarados. Nope. No, sir. Adios. Flutter Mane's gone. Free Spirit Break into Amoonguss. And now I can just use Taunt and Spirit Break to destroy Amoonguss slowly. Huge Pollen Puff. Okay, so if he's gonna protect stall me, I just want to throw a Thunder Wave at him. And I guess Spirit Break is better than Parting Shot, but Parting Shot lets him know that I'm in it for the long haul. Battle was canceled. GG. Sorry about that. Alright, game 2 we got Kicks. He's got a pretty threatening team with that double Ice type. Ice type's really strong against my team. But Terra Fire Hydreigon with Assault Vest does pretty well to wall him out. Amoonguss support could be nice, but I think I actually prefer the screens. He doesn't have a Ruin Legend, so screens are going to be even more powerful. And then 21 is pretty good into most of his team if I can get rid of those two Ice types. And I like Chad for the Intimidate. Intimidate mixed with Parting Shot and Reflect is going to make it so even his Ice type damage doesn't do very much to Garchomp, so I like that. I'm just thinking if I want to bring Bundle, but Taunt on Garganical could be nice, so I think I'm going to stick with that. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Let's have a great one. Salt Cure Garganical was one of the factors that helped confirm my decision to put Covert Cloak on Chad, so I mean it's mainly to avoid Fake Out on the Fake Out Trick Room teams, but it's nice for Salt Cure as well. So he leads Arcanine and Baxcalibur. I gotta decide whether I want to go Terra Fire turn 1 or risk losing Hydreigon to a Glaive Rush. I want to Draco into Baxcalibur. Let's look at the Pokemon we brought. It would be nice to turn Garchomp into a pure ground type, so it's only taking ×2 from Ice type, but I think Hydreigon's really good into this team as a Fire type, so I'm just going to go Terra Fire and Spirit Break. we can get up screens later. They probably Dragon Dance turn 1 or Protect. I don't know, I feel like with the bulk that I have on the team, with some Light Screen, Reflect, Intimidate, Parting Shot, yeah, they protect Baxcalibur. With all the damage reduction, I can take Ice types with Garchomp. They go for a Snarl, so we drop our special attack. Hydreigon also doesn't have Protect, so being able to protect him with Terra to keep him alive is really nice. And we double into their Protect, so great play, great read by the opponent. Now I want to switch Hydreigon out to reset the Snarl drop. Intimidate's nice here. And I could go Light Screen. That way if they do switch in a special attacker, we can get it down to basically -2 right away. But I think Reflect's just a smarter play. Make sure that I'm taking very little damage on either of my Pokemon this turn. Okay, Intimidate does work on Baxcalibur. They're not Clear Amulet. And they do switch it out though. So good switch. But Iron Hands comes in. Alright, this player's got some game. We get up a Reflect. And they just go for another Snarl. So I want a Waterfall Arcanine and Parting Shot Iron Hands. Even if they go straight for an electric move into Gyarados and it takes out, they'll be on the field with 2 heavily reduced Pokemon with Reflect up, so I can bring in 21 and he'll have the upper hand. Okay, they Wisp Chad. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. Because the Waterfall still does solid damage even through burn. And we tank a Thunder Punch. You love to see it. So we'll get one more turn. I'm just going to go for a Waterfall into Arcanine and EQ. I don't want to get burned. I'd love to get a Swords Dance up, but I think just making sure that we don't get Wisped again is more priority. Okay, they don't switch out, so we should pick up the KO here. Yep, Arcanine goes down. Iron Hands takes a ton with the crit. Waterfall doesn't pick up, but we do get the flinch. Let's go. Chad goes down, but Chad provided. We took out their Arcanine. Iron Hands is almost done. I think I just come in here with Grimmsnarl just in case they bring in a special attacker. Yep, Iron Bundles here. So you can see how Grimm works. Like, he gets in, makes sure that the Pokemon on the field aren't doing damage, gets out with Parting Shot, and then can come back in and do it again. It's really a great tool for my playstyle. Alright, I want a Spirit Break bundle and just protect. They gotta be worried about 21. Alright, they go for an Icy Wind. That's cool. It's gonna make Grimm slower than Iron Hands. But they are -1 behind Reflect, so yeah, Drain Punch does nothing. And Spirit Break is a solid hit. I'm happy with that. So I want an Earthquake, but I don't want to hit my own Grimm. So I'm going to Parting Shot into Iron Hands just in case Bundle protects. And I'll go for the Earthquake. This covers for them switching in Baxcalibur into the Iron Hands slot as well. Okay, they don't protect. Let's see if we can take an Ice type attack. Switch in Hydreigon for the Earthquake. Yeah, we take that really well. Brings us down to Citrus Berry range. Weave in a little bit of Earthquake here in front of the Ice type. You love to see it. We take out Hands, and Bundle is one Snarl away from going down. Alright, so they got 2 Ice types left. Would have liked to get rid of them sooner, but Kix has played really well. I'm just going to go for this Snarl here, and I'll swap into Grim. That way I can keep 21 safe until Bundle's gone. And I'll be in a good position if they protect Bundle this turn. Alright, they're using their Terra. And it's Water Baxcalibur. That's cool. What you got? Okay, Icy Wind. Misses Grim. Let's go. Does nothing to Hydreigon. They go for a Glaive Rush. We tank, and that means that this Snarl is going to do big damage to both of them. Yep. Great. Snarl into Baxcalibur, damage-wise. Takes out Bundle. Okay, so I want to switch Hydreigon into 21, and I'll just Reflect. Because behind Reflect, if I can get up one more Parting Shot, I should be good to survive another Glaive Rush. Oh, we already had Reflect up. Oops. And they get all 5 hits to take out Grim. So I get punished for my bad play, but honestly, I didn't want to switch Hydreigon into that. So I'm alright with that. We just got to win what we got. So I know that he knows that I want to protect here, so I'm not going to. I'm going to Dragon Claw. I'm going to Dark Pulse. Let him know that my balls are huge. Let's go. He protects thinking I'm going to protect. But I don't, so he's shook. But the thing is, if he attacks into Garchomp here, I get off a Dark Pulse. And then he has to try to KO me with like Ice Shard crit, which definitely won't do it. So I don't think Protect was ever the play there for me. I'm going to Dragon Claw. I'm going to Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse should 2-shot. He doesn't even go for the Ice Shard. And he goes down to the double attack, so GG. And that's how you take out 2 Ice types with 2 Dragon types. Bang. GG Kix. Cool team. Good luck Series 3 Regulation C. Until next time, appreciate y'all for watching. Peace.